Listening Part 4. Progressive Practice. Go for the TOEIC test. Talks. Directions. Listen to a talk. Then choose the correct answers to the 3 questions about that talk. Fill in the letter A, B, C, or D. You will hear each talk only once. Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following voicemail message.
Thank you for calling Webster's Bank. We value your call. We're open from Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Please listen carefully to the following menu. To check the balance in your savings account or checking account, press 1. For information about loans, press 2. For investment advice, press 3. To find out about our special services for small business owners, press 4. To speak with a customer service representative, please stay on the line or call back during our regular hours of operation.
Question 1. What time does the bank close on Saturday? Question 2. How can you find out how much money is in your bank account? Question 3. Who should press 2? Refer to the following introduction.
I'm very happy to introduce our guest on this evening's radio program, Mr. Mark Peterson. Mr. Peterson's beautiful nature photographs have appeared in several major travel magazines, and a book of his photography, Wildlife, was published last year. His work, which has received numerous awards, is all the more remarkable since he is completely self-trained with no formal education in his field. Mr. Peterson will talk with us tonight about his recent travels in Asia. During the second half of the show, we'll invite listeners to call in with their questions for our guest. We'll begin our conversation with Mr. Peterson right after this news report. Stay tuned.
Question 4. Who is Mr. Peterson? Question 5. What will Mr. Peterson talk about? Question 6. What will happen in the second half of the show? Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following talk.
As a busy office worker, you may think that you don't have time for regular exercise. Well, think again. Exercise simply means moving your body, and it's easy to do. First, for energy, start the day with a healthy breakfast of fruit and unsweetened cereal. Avoid heavy foods such as meat and pastries. Then walk, don't run. If you live close enough to your office, walk there instead of driving or taking the bus. If you must drive, park some distance from your office and walk the rest of the way. At your building, don't take the elevator. Use the stairs instead. The more you move, the better you'll feel. And you might lose some weight, too.
Question 7. What is this talk about? Question 8. According to the speaker, what should you eat for breakfast? Question 9. What does the speaker advise? Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following news report.
Good evening, and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. A 3-vehicle collision during this morning's rush hour resulted in the closure of several downtown streets. A car traveling east on Main Street at approximately 8 a.m. collided with a car traveling south on Oak Street. A pickup truck was also involved. The exact cause of the crash is still unknown. Firefighters rushed to the scene, and the drivers were taken to Memorial Hospital. An emergency room doctor who was interviewed by our reporter said that there were no serious injuries, and all 3 drivers have been released from the hospital. Despite the street closure, there were no major disruptions to traffic, and streets were reopened by 10 o'clock.
Question 10. What event is this report about? Question 11. What time did it happen? Question 12. Who talked with a reporter? Questions 13 through 15 refer to the following announcement.
May I have your attention, please? Work crews are still clearing the tracks of snow and ice left by last night's snowstorm. Due to this situation, the 8:30 train to Seattle will be delayed. We regret the inconvenience. However, our top priority is the safety of our passengers and crew, and the train will not travel until the tracks are 100% safe. At this time, we are unable to give an exact time for the train's departure, but we hope that it will be before noon. In the meantime, please enjoy a complimentary breakfast in the station cafe. Just show your ticket and you will receive a complete meal service at no cost to you.
Question 13. What has caused the train delay? Question 14. When will the train leave? Question 15. What are passengers asked to do? Questions 16 through 18 refer to the following instructions.
Welcome to the automated checkout system. We make purchasing easy. Please insert your credit card in the slot. Thank you. Now, place your first purchase on the counter. When you hear the beep, place your second purchase on the counter. Continue with all your purchases. After your last purchase, please press the star key, then sign your name for credit card validation. If you have a parking ticket, insert it in the slot for validation. If you need assistance, activate the red call light at the end of the counter and an associate will be right with you.
Question 16. Where would you hear these instructions? Question 17. What should the customer do first? Question 18. How can the customer ask for help?